John who? Task number 1. This task is part of John the Reaper module, which is part of the complete beginner path on TryHackMe. Welcome! John the Reaper is one of the most well-known, well-loved, and versatile hash cracking tools out there. It combines a fast cracking speed with an extraordinary range of compatible hash types. This room will assume no previous knowledge, so we must first cover some basic terms and concepts before we move into practical hash cracking. What are hashes? A hash is a way of taking a piece of data of any length and representing it in another form that is a fixed length. This masks the original value of the data. This is done by running the original data through a hashing algorithm. There are many popular hashing algorithms such as MD4, MD5, SHA-1, and NTLM. Let's try and show this with an example. If we take Polo, a string of 4 characters, and run it through an MD5 hashing algorithm, we end up with an output of, and here we can see the output, a standard 32 character MD5 hash. Likewise, if we take Polo mints, a string of 9 characters, and run it through the same MD5 hashing algorithm, we end up with an output of this one. Another standard 32 character MD5 hash. What makes hash secure? Hashing functions are designed as one-way functions. In other words, it is easy to calculate the hash value of a given input. However, it is a difficult problem to find the original input given the hash value. By difficult, we meant that it's computationally infeasible. This has its roots in mathematics and P versus NP. In computer science, P and NP are two classes of problems that help us understand the efficiency of an algorithm. P is polynomial time. Class P covers the problems whose solution can be found in polynomial time. Consider sorting a list of increasing order. The longer the list, the longer it would take to sort. Nonetheless, the increase in time is not exponential, and P is non-deterministic polynomial time. Problems in the class NP are those for which a given solution can be checked quickly, even though finding the solution itself might be hard. In fact, we don't know if there's a fast algorithm to find the solution in the first place. While this is extremely interesting mathematical concept that proves fundamental to computing and cryptography, it is completely outside the scope of this room. But abstractly, it means that the algorithm to hash the value will be P and can therefore be calculated reasonably. However, unhashing algorithm would be NP and intractable to solve, meaning that it cannot be computed in a reasonable time using standard computers, where John comes in. Even though the algorithm itself is not feasibly reversible, that doesn't mean that cracking the hash is impossible. If you have the hash version of a password, for example, and you know the hashing algorithms, you can use that hashing algorithm to hash a large number of words called a dictionary. You can then compare these hashes to the one you're trying to crack to see if any of them match. If they do, you now know what word corresponds to that hash. You've cracked it. This process is called a dictionary attack. And John the Reaper, or John, as it's commonly shorted to, is a tool to allow you to conduct fast brute force attacks on a large array of different hash types. Learning more. For some more in-depth material on specific hashing and encryption methods, I recommend checking the Ninja JC01's amazing room covering these concepts, Encryption Crypto 101. We did it. We did this. Answer the questions below. Read and understand the basic concepts of hashing and hash cracking. Yeah.